Hello there, and welcome to Her Time. And today, as always, I am joined by my beautiful, beautiful, sweet, wonderful, amazing sisters in the Lord. I have my beautiful friends who I would love for you to just wave and tell us your name.
Hi, I'm Daisy.
I'm Regina.
I'm Rosie.
Hi there, how are you?
Hi, Jeanette.
Hello.
Good.
Good.
Well, yay, I'm glad. So today we are going to be talking about what do I need in my life? So basically for me, the way I kind of interpret that question is what are the things that fuel me? What are the things that I feel are important and like life-giving to me? So maybe it can be like in maybe different areas of life, like at our jobs, what do I need? Or at our homes, or maybe you could just do a blanket kind of statement. But I'm gonna ask Rosie, what are some things that you feel you need in your life?
I need coffee. No, I do need coffee. But I feel, just my time with the Lord, like that's something that refuels me, re-energizes me. I need my time with the Lord. I need my quiet time. I need family time, quality time with my friends. Those are things that I feel that refresh me, especially when we have great conversations. Just, just bouncing back and forth, ideas, thoughts, life, just things that have happened. Those things are important to me, and of course, like I said, cafe. Those are, yes.
You know what? Since you brought that up, let's do that. Let's talk about obviously the serious, like this is, it's a deep need in my life, and also something that's like maybe considered a little frivolous or something. Not frivolous, but you're probably like, coffee's not frivolous.
Wait, that's not frivolous. me and Rosie are like, no.
No.
That is not frivolous. Okay, so what? Maybe something that's a little like lighter, a little, you know what I mean. So, how about you, Regina?
Okay, so I was thinking, okay, what do I need in my life? Like I'm thinking the top 5 things. I definitely need, again, like Rosie, time with the Lord, being able to connect with him every day. It just makes a difference. It makes a difference in your day. It makes a difference in what you're doing. It focuses my attention. When I know I'm going to have, a stressful day, which I've been having a lot lately, I have to start my day with prayer. And so I just need my time with the Lord. And then along with that, it's like a coffee date. I grab my coffee, sit down, and have my time with the Lord. So it's like my coffee date with the Lord, and then I need quiet time. There's just so much going on around me. I know most people, as soon as they get in their car, they turn on the radio, they blast their music, whatever. But when I'm driving to work or driving home, I just need it to be quiet. I don't like for the radio to be on. I just like to be alone in the car with my thoughts, like sorting things out and working things out. And so I know that I used to have road rage, but I don't know, since I've been working at this different job, the commute is a lot easier and it's a lot smoother, and I'm able to have that just like, And then I do need time with my boys and my family. But like, it doesn't have to be, like we're doing something and running around, being productive or taking hikes or whatever. Just sitting down and watching a movie, or our favorite show, or, just being together. Me and Roman love to cook together, and that just makes my day every time. And I need, I forgot, first thing, I forgot, I have to have my hugs from them as soon as I walk in the door. And they know that I need, like if they don't come and hug me, then I start yelling at them. So they get up, they come, they hug me, and we have a long 1-minute hug, each one of us. And and yeah, I mean, of course, there's the, friend time, but
Yeah.
this year especially, I think that her time has been my friend time. And so I'm just
Yes.
really grateful, to have conversations and be able to come together with you guys.
Regina, it's funny because yesterday on my way home, I normally like to have like instrumental music, Sayla calls it the sleeping music, in my car, or, because it's my way to decompress, right, from just the whole day. And yesterday I felt that when I got in my car, I was trying to find something and I could just hear, like, just shut the noise down. And I just, changed the station. I put some instrumental and just had that time, with the Lord. And it did something. It just refreshed my soul. And sometimes we need to do that.
My Daisy, how about you?
Well, a lot of similarities. I think if, they're the obvious ones for someone who's a Jesus follower, disciple,
Yes.
but in addition to those, I think about how much I need creativity, and creativity manifests in different ways for me. Sometimes it's in conversation and what the topic is, and my creative thoughts generate in that conversation on maybe the diversity of the topics that we talk about. But I also need to process internally first. I remember when I was working a regular, 9-to-5 type of job, and I would walk in the door, and if I was met with crowds, if I was met with people at the door or in my kitchen, I'd get it. It was a bad mood instantly. Like, oh, I just need to walk in and I need it to be quiet. I need to gather my thoughts and almost set myself up or prepare myself to engage with people. I'm an introvert. And so that's how I get fueled, is that I need time for myself. My husband is very hands-on and he's very present. I don't know, extrovert. He says he's not, but I think he is. So anyway,
He says
sometimes
He says he's
not, because he's such a homebody. He really shines with people. Like, I see him light up with people, but he's such a homebody. He just
But he doesn't like to be home alone, right?
He likes to be home with me.
Right. So
Yeah.
he's not an introvert, because
No,
introverts.
I told him that. Because we're so different. But, he thinks it's enough to be quiet where it's just the two of us in the house. And for me, quiet is really just me, So anyway, we have different definitions of that. So I am an introvert. I love to sit. A week ago, I sat with my daughter, my younger daughter. We just looked at the Christmas tree and told stories about, when she was little, and, For me, I went to sleep like a baby. Like that's life for me. So those things are important. Creativity, I'm thinking now of building a house, and all I can think about is the things that I want to do in it that are different than what I've ever seen or lived, in my homes before. So those things are critical for me.
Yeah. Well, for me, like obviously all of the things that you ladies said, of course, Jesus, of course, quiet time, of course, those things. But that withstanding, I would say absolutely need family time. Like the more family time, the better. The more time with my children, the more quality time. Like just literally, I love playing games with my family. I love us talking and laughing and being silly. And honestly, it's the time I feel the most happy and the most at peace and the most filled with joy, because which leads me to another thing I really need. I need peace.
Yeah.
I feel also
Yeah.
like the older I get, the different the older I get, the more the things don't matter. The things, like stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Care less about anything monetary, my house. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I care about my house, but like I don't have to have the newest this or that. Like it's like for me, it's mainly just peace, family, laughter, memories. That just fuels me. So another thing that I feel that I really need is I need to feel heard. I need to feel heard, because if I don't feel heard, I feel like, like I tend to kind of like, okay, I'm not being listened to, and so and not just listen, but heard. Like, do you hear my heart? My heart. Do you hear what my love languages are, or what fuels me? So I would say those are some things that definitely are needs in my life. One of the things I was thinking about, though, as you all, and for my frivolous thing, not frivolous, but for my thing is I really need to, well, actually, this is not frivolous, but I really need laughter, like, and a project also. I need something to be working on, because when I don't have something I'm working on, I feel like, what am I even doing? Like I like to have something going on in my life. So I get bored easily.
Jeanette, you know how you added that you need to be heard? Along with that, I feel like I need to be supported. When I don't feel supported, I shut down. I feel like, I get upset. Like, that happened to me yesterday. I just felt I wasn't supported by my husband when he doesn't know what's going on, right? So, but I didn't say anything. And in the car, I'm just telling myself, you have to breathe. He doesn't know. You need to communicate, right? So, at that moment, I just had to stop, because I saw myself just fueling myself and ready to like burst if once I open the door, and that's not how I want to come home, So I had to really reflect and just say, okay, relax. What is causing you? I had to talk to myself. What is causing you to feel, that you're not being supported? So I just had to just think, reflect, calm down, and pray. So support is something I need.
Jeanette, one of the things when I heard you, and I heard you, by the way, when I heard you say, I need to be heard, I run into this a lot in my practice. And one of the things that I have seen, and this isn't, evaluating what you said, I take it for what it is, you need to be heard. But I know in so many cases where a woman will say, I need to be heard, And what they really mean is I need to be agreed with. You know, I need somebody to come on my side. And so learning the distinction between the two is important, because what I say to them is, okay, what does it mean to be heard? That your husband says, okay, I'm with you, I'm on board, or hun, I heard you, but I disagree. And that's different. So I just wanted to clarify that, because I know it's come up in my life, again, in my practice and in my serving women a lot. It's like, okay, let's be sure that what you're not saying is, I just want him to agree with me. No, what you're saying is, I want him to hear me, you know? So
yeah, well, I can honestly say, like, since you brought up like in a relationship, you know, with my husband, there are times where I have said, like let's say, for instance, we were arguing about something or having a discussion about something.
You guys argue? What?
Yeah. Well, let's say we're having a discussion about something, and sometimes I know when I know when he has really heard me, or if he's just saying, okay, just to agree, or sure, wait, that's not what I want. I don't want you to just agree with me. I want you to know why I feel this way. Or what makes me, you know. And then when he's like, babe, okay, so really what you felt was this. And I'm like, yes, oh my gosh. And then it feels like, okay, now we can move on, because I feel like you heard me, you know? So I don't know, that for me. So anyway, as you all were talking, I thought about also about how, and I think maybe a couple of you had kind of led to that, but like, how do you feel when you don't get what you need in your life? Like, Rosie, how do you feel when you don't have coffee? No. You don't get
it never happens, right, Rosie?
Oh no, it does. You know, on days that I need to fast, or I really have to. Yeah. I get irritated. I try not to. Yeah. So tell me the question again. How do I feel? Because I was stuck on the coffee.
It doesn't have to be obviously about the coffee, but like, let's say, has there ever been a time where you have felt like let's say, I'll give you an example. For instance, this summer or this year, we had all gathered and we met up, and since we all live in different states except for Daisy and Rosie, we all came together to have how many days was it? 4 days? 4 days together?
Yeah, it was like 5 days.
I think it was more, about 5.
Okay, so like there comes a time in my life where I need that. I need to get away. I need to be with my friends. I need to be silly. I need to be with women who, like, I can just be 100% raw and real with.
Right.
And I know that I can be that with you ladies. So like, when I don't have that, like, it's my husband knows that, and my family knows, like, you need some girl time, don't you? And it's like, yes, I do. You know, so like, is there a time in your life when you don't have something that you need, and what does it do to you, like, when you don't get what you need?
Yeah, it frustrates me. My mood changes. Like, you could tell something's wrong, you know, and I get frustrated.
Do you feel like you are less productive, or I don't know if that's the right word. Like, just feeling like I can't really function the way I like, for instance, after that trip, did you come back feeling more refreshed, more ready to move forward, you know?
Yep. So, I do feel
on a side note, we were there for 5 days, and on the 5th day, most of us were like, okay, we're ready to go home. Like, I need my bed. I need my family. I need my, like,
Yes.
it was great. But by the fifth
Yeah.
or sixth day, we were like, okay, I need to get back to my routine. Maybe routine is something we need,
Yeah.
having a routine.
I do feel unproductive for sure. I feel like I can't function, like I have a fog, like I just can't, and so definitely it becomes very frustrating. And I'm learning, like when I go through that, to just stop and just really try to process and think about it. And because if not, it just messes up your whole day. At least it's happened to me where I just feel like I'm done, So yes.
My fuse gets really short, and so anything can trigger me into a negative space, whether it's self-imposed like a thought, it's not always someone, it's not always someone triggering something, but sometimes it's I have a thought and then I chase that, and
yes.
that just gets me further into whatever bad space I'm in. So that's what happens. It just skews me.
I have to, and I've been there too with those thoughts, just different thoughts. And I'm like, I have to stop and I really have to pray that I don't continue fueling that thought, and I really have to just, because I find myself that I can go even further and deeper into those thoughts and forget it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Daisy, I remember one time you and I were having a conversation, and this always stuck out to me. It was a specific wording you said. I don't remember exactly what the topic was, but it was how you said something about protecting your time, protecting your ministry, protecting your reputation, protecting your just protecting that. And like that, the word protecting, I remember stood out to me. And so how do you protect? Like, for instance, I think if it's important to me, it's important to God, right? That's the way I think. So how do you protect those times that you need something? How do you protect that? Like, let's say quiet time. How do you protect family time? How do you do that if you feel like someone's trying to pull you away from it? What do you do to protect that time?
Well, with some people, it's very easy to say no, to not answer the call, not respond to the text. It's easy. But in terms of those people who are close to me, my assumption is going to be they will understand. But I know I have literally said to my husband, I have said, I need grace. Can I just have some grace? And not unspoken grace. I need demonstrated grace, so it's a matter of him then saying to me, okay, I will protect you. The girls, if they need something, they'll come to me. They won't go to you. I have had to designate that space and that time. So my husband also protects. I've had to recruit him into that with me. And sometimes what I ask of him is protect me from myself. Protect me, because I will have a tendency to want to help, to want to listen to someone else when I'm not necessarily in the best place to listen. My daughter said something to me this year on October 5th. My mom died on October 5th. And so, I work. I used to, in the beginning, take that day off. And at the later, the further distance I am from that day, I go back to work. And so this year, though, I had a really rough time this year with the anniversary. So this year I worked. And at the end of the day, my daughter calls me to check in on me. We're talking, and I told her, I said, today counseling was hard. I didn't want to do it. And she said, Mom, I think you should just block out that date, no matter what. Just block out that day. Do not assume that you're going to feel better next year. And if you feel better, then great. But then you're not stuck working, you know. So anyway, I communicate my needs to other people who are invested in my life, and they help protect me. So
Regina, do you have anything you want to add?
I was thinking about it. I mean, I'm listening. It's all, you know, yeah, I mean, I'm trying to, I guess I really don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
I'll start to cry.
Oh. So if I'm hearing your heart, you need to not speak right now. Okay. All righty. So one of the things I just want to wrap it up right now is that, you know, when I said about that, if it's important for me, it's important for God. Like, I think about the Bible verse that says, my God will supply everything we need. Yeah. Every need of yours according to his glory in Christ. And for me, I always used to hear that verse and think about finances, you know, like he's going to provide every need. We need some groceries, we need rent money, we need this. But God cares also about what feeds our hearts, our spirits, our souls. And like, it's important to him, and he will supply every need of ours according to his glory in Christ. And ladies, I just want to say thank you for filling a need in my life. Thank you for filling that need of sisterhood and friendship, and just ladies that I know will be there for me at the drop of a hat. So thank you so much. I love you. And ladies who are viewing right now, thank you so much for tuning in. We so appreciate just all of your comments and likes and whatever. Just, we appreciate you. And we want to encourage you that if you have any questions whatsoever, you can email us at hertimefortalk@gmail.com, and you can follow us on Instagram, and just let us know what you think so far. Okay, we love you and have a blessed day.
Bye.
Bye.